Okay, so today I'm doing the 13 personal questions tag, and I haven't really been tagged, but I've seen a lot of girls who tag everyone, and obviously I consider myself to be a part of everyone, so yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, so question number 1. What do you order at Starbucks? Okay, so we don't have Starbucks here in Sweden, but whenever I'm in England, I order the vanilla latte, and like lots of other stuff, but that's the one I usually get. Okay, number 2. What's one thing in your closet that you cannot live without? And I'm prepared for this, and the reason why I'm wearing this leather jacket inside is because this is the one thing in my closet that I couldn't live without. Well, I can't obviously live without it, but I would prefer not to. And I'm gonna, stand up so you can see what it looks like, hopefully. It's just like an NC jacket. It's a little bit shorter in the back, a little bit asymmetrical, and it has this belt, and this also happens to be the single most expensive item clothing that I own. I believe this was about £230 or something, and like that's not a lot compared to what some people spend on clothes, but it's a whole lot to me. And I've had this for 5 years and I still wear it a lot, so this is definitely my favorite item of clothing. So I'm gonna take it off now because it's bloody hot in here. Okay, number 3. What's one thing that most people probably wouldn't know about you? Okay, I didn't come prepared for this one. But one thing that people probably don't know about me is that I changed my surname when I was 15. And I'm not going to tell you what I changed it to, but I did change it. Okay, so number 4. Name one thing that you want to do before you die. Okay, I want to do a lot of things before I die, obviously. But one thing that I would really, really like to do is to open up a home that would take care of like cats that need a home. Because I love cats so much, and I actually adopted an old cat like a few weeks back, and her name is Olga. And no, I didn't choose the name, and she's deaf, and she's probably between 10 and 15 years old, and she desperately needed a home, and I love to be able to do that. So if I ever have enough money to do that, I would definitely build a home for cats and adopt loads of stray cats who need a home. Okay, number 5. What's one food that you cannot live without? I would say either white bread or potatoes, and I don't mean like just like boiled potatoes. I mean like, I like everything made of potato almost, like French fries and like just like potato chunks or something, potato wedges. That's the word I'm looking for. That you put in the oven, and yeah, I just basically love potatoes and white bread. I know you're not supposed to eat white bread, but I do, and I love it. So number 6, what quote or phrase do you live your life by? Okay, so to be honest, I don't have like a quote or phrase that I live my life by, but I try to believe that everything happens for a reason. Like not in the sense that you, I don't know, have a, fate or something, that everything is decided for you, but in the sense that the place that you are in your life right now, the reason you are in that place is because a whole lot of things that, led you up to that place. So sometimes if something bad happens, it'll lead to something good later on. So I'm trying to believe that everything happens for a reason. And that's a phrase, so I guess that's a good enough answer. Okay, 7. What do you like and dislike about the YouTube community? And, my answer is probably the most typical ever, so I'm sorry to bore you with yet another answer like this, but it's, the things I love is that it's like the one place I've ever come across where so many girls are so nice to each other and so helpful, and not at all as catty as they can be like in real life. So, that's what I love about YouTube, that a whole lot of people come together and, that they can share the interests and the things they love with each other. And also that you can learn so much, because I have learned a ton by watching YouTube videos. So that's what I love. And what I hate is obviously, the haters, the hatred that is spread, via comments and stuff. That's what I hate, but, nobody likes that. So, and also that's, what I hate in real life as well, when people are just being mean to each other for no reason at all. Okay, so number 8. What's your number 1 most listened to song on iTunes? Okay, so I don't have iTunes, and I really don't have a favorite song, but I definitely have a favorite band, and they are my, idols. I love them. My favorite band is Rolling Stones, and I actually seen them live, and it was like the best day of my life. So yeah, any song by them would be my most listened to song. Okay, 9. What kind of style would you define yourself as having? I would define myself as having an ugly, sexy style. I mean, on the one hand, I kind of tend to look a little bit like a Barbie doll, with the blonde hair and everything. And on the other hand, I tend to buy the items of clothing that other people don't seem to want. Like, I'm the girl who will buy the dress or, the skirt or the shirt that is, on 75% sale, and that is in a weird color or a weird cut or something, because I just think it's fun to look, not like everyone else. Like, my friends honestly tend to mock me sometimes because of my clothes, because they'll be like, Sandra, you're wearing that diarrhea-colored shirt again. Like, what's wrong with you? But, I don't mind. I like wearing odd clothes. So that's just the way I am. I'm quite a weirdo in that sense. Okay, so number 10. What is your favorite number? My favorite number is the number 6, and that is because I'm born on the 6th of August, and there are 6 letters in my name, and I just like it. It's nice. Okay, number 11. 2 hobbies. Okay, one of my biggest hobbies is YouTube, to be honest. Like, watching videos, making videos, commenting on videos. I just love YouTube. And another hobby of mine is to, be in nice, cozy cafes and, have coffee, or as we call it in Swedish, fika, which basically means having coffee and or tea and something else. Number 12. 2 pet peeves. Okay. I have tons of pet peeves, but 2 of the worst ones are... Okay, so the first one would be when girls style their hair, but forget or don't care about styling the hair on the back of their heads. And I hate that. Like here in Sweden, to be honest, a lot of girls don't style their hair at all. But when I lived in England, in Liverpool, a lot of girls style their hair. Like, don't get me wrong, a lot of, the Liverpool girls look absolutely amazing and have beautiful hair. But I did see quite a few, like a lot of them who had like really nice curls or waves or something going on, the sides of their head and the top of their head. But on the back they would just like leave it. It looked like they just, slept on it. And sometimes like when you get out of bed, you can have like a parting on the back of your head. So you could just basically see, okay, so you obviously slept. And they would have that on the back of their head and like really nice curls in the front. I'm just like, are you unaware of the fact that other people can see the back of your head? Like, I just think that's really strange, and it really annoys me, and I just want to walk up to them with a comb and like, fix it. And the next pet peeve is BO. Nobody likes it, but I have a real problem with body odors. Like, if I am on a bus, for example, and especially during the summer, and people smell dirty, like they haven't washed themselves, I can't stand it. Like, obviously in the summer everybody sweats, but the thing is that if you just sweated like one day, like most of us won't stink a lot because obviously we use deodorant and stuff, but you can tell if somebody has been wearing a t-shirt or something, got really sweaty one day, and then, not showered and, not washed their clothes, and then they wear the same t-shirt the next day and sweat again, and then they start to really, really stink of sweat. And that actually makes me so nauseous that if I sit next to somebody on the bus that smells like that, I will get up and, stand in you know, the other end of the bus just to get away from the stench. So I really do have a problem with body odors. Okay, number 13, the last question. What is your guilty pleasure? And that is, definitely, without a doubt, buying makeup. I don't spend a lot of money on any other things, basically, but on makeup, I will spend my money. I will spend my money on makeup. I will buy it just because it's fun, not because I need it, because I certainly don't need any more makeup, but it makes me so happy to buy makeup that, you know, I keep doing it. So that's definitely my guilty pleasure. So, oh, there's a mosquito here. I'm totally freaked out by it. I don't really like insects. Okay, so those were all the questions, and a lot of you has asked me to do a, you know, like a personal questions tag, so I hope you liked it. And I tag all of you. I would love to know your answers to these questions. Okay, so please leave your answers to these questions in a comment below, or send me a video response. That would be so cool. I'd love to see your video responses. So yeah, that was everything I had to say to you guys today. Oh, also, please check out my giveaway that I'm doing right now and enter it. I'd really like you to do that. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.